1v1, let's go.
All right, 16-19.
Come on, Roz, game point.
Ooh, it doesn't matter. Woo!
All right, come on.
All right. 19-19.
Up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Lakers. For the Portland Trailblazers, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Lakers, Blazers, coming up next. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Johnson is out there with Gordon. Then it's Durant. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And for the Lakers, they've got Bradley Beal. Durant is out there with Oubre. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Paul in at the 1. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
In Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. And that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now here's Caruso. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Found points from Johnson. That's a bailout.
Oubre outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Paul kicks to Oubre. Over Gordon. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 now.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Paul with
second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Paul. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Unloads from 9. Here's KD. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And then Johnson with the jam.
clear for takeoff. Johnson absolutely loves hammering down the alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Bombed up there for Lopez.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Good on the shot.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Now here's Paul. Still without a basket. They get a hand on it. Oubre passes to Lopez. Oubre against Johnson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Gordon. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Duren.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Lopez outside. Outside Beal. Here's Durant. Duren pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Duren. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Caruso, the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
For three, Durant. Portland grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Duren after the made shot from KD. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Duren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Alex Caruso. That's his second.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
Throw good, Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Johnson outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Trailblazers. 18.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Durant is out there with Oubre. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Simons, the pass to Jordan. Back to Simons. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Simons.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hasn't made one yet. And now Portland on the break. Here's Johnson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
What focus. Johnson taking the bump, still getting the hoop.
Jordan kicks to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. The tray. They get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Gordon. Comes up empty down low.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Simons, the pass to Oubre. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland leading. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Duran. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gordon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series, as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. Beal comes in for Jordan Clarkson. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Jock Landale's checked in for Jalen Duran. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Simons. He had 15 points last outing. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
2 minutes.
Johnson can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Oubre's got 10 points in the game.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Now, here's Oubre. 10 points for him. That one falls. He's got 12.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Simon. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Oubre outside. A 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Caruso. Back to Johnson. Over Lopez. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first half. 3-pointer, Simon. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Boy, Durant did a nice job. Created space for that shot.
And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for Los Angeles. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
It was a great display of team ball. Less than 5 individuals out there, one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. On the court for the Trailblazers, Alex Caruso out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Oubre. There's the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Duren. Great look there, but off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Caruso. Bradley Beal able to get his shot to go.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now, here's Oubre. 15 points in the game. And taken away by Johnson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Feeds to Oubre. Shot to stop the run. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit. And still was able to finish.
Oubre Jr. One shot.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Lopez with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Outside for KD. There's Beal with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Highsmith is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lopez outside. Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's Durham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan, he's checked in for Lopez. And Fernie Simons comes in for Bradley Beal. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Chris Paul. Lakers trail by 7. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 24 points for him. Caruso, the pass to Jaquez. 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Jaquez has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
That's good from Durant.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Durant nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant.
2 minutes remaining.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist from Durant.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Durant.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him. To the inside. Durant, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Lakers. And finished off by KD.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Jackson. Still scoreless. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player. 2 shots. Last on the first.
That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Highsmith's shot is off. Lakers trail by 5. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Durant, the pass to Simons. Jump shot is good that time. Simons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. They've got Jordan Clarkson and Bernie Simons out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Durant, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 5. Clarkson passes to KD. And it's Portland with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Here's Simons. Count the basket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Paul. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is active defense. Gilgeous-Alexander hustling to alter that shot.
Here's Johnson. Portland no good that time either.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. KD on the wing. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen past the rock.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Johnson, the pass to Landale. Great D that time from Batum. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles.
You know, CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Beal, the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Caruso. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Lopez.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Caruso, the pass to Landale. And he gets it to go.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Paul. Durant for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket, he's your man.
And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Lopez dishes to Beal. Right side, Kevin Durant. It's rebounded by Hayes. Portland leading by 5. Here's Caruso. And Durant sends it back. And they recover it. Here's Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just another facet to Keldon's game. I feel like his ceiling just keeps rising.
The Lakers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Duran, he's checked in for Portland. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jackson Hayes.
One shot.
That's good from Johnson.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's get off, fans. Come on.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Shooting for Portland, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. Here's Duren. That one good for 2. Duren's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 9. 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Caruso, no good. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Portland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.